Caroline Marks has a huge opportunity here on finals day at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach. At just 17, she wears the Jeep Leaders jersey with a chance to battle with Malia Manuel at perfect Bells Bowl conditions. Manuel from the island of Kauai, looking for her first major win of her career on the championship tour, has been surfing incredibly in the last few seasons, specifically making more finals and getting herself a shot and potentially getting that first win. Malia, Caroline, a rematch from the semifinal we had on the Gold Coast. Get caught up with Malia's start, the 2.5.
Yeah, Malia's been looking really on point this year, Joe. Nice arcing maneuver, trying to get around this white water and goes down.
On the other side of that, there is total domination for Courtney Conlogue into her third Bells final of her career. Amazing to see her form in connection with this wave as we watch Malia Manuel on her second effort. 2.5 was her opener. She'll hold that line into the pocket. And now chasing down an inside section. The Hawaiian is just pacing her way through these points. Super slopey on the open face. It's starting to bowl up now. Ton of speed for Malia to lay into the lip. Attacks it off the top. Off the bottom again and ends up getting lost on the end section as she recovers from that wipeout. Let's hear from Conlogue with Rosie Hodge.
Are they just going to be able, like, are they going to take us out on the skis? Are they not? Like, their girls going to be on or off? And I was just, I was kind of like psyching myself out. And then once I saw it this morning, I was like, oh, no worries. Like, I got that. And I borrowed a board from Macy Callahan, and so thanks to her. And I was like, all right, cool. I got the boards. Now all I have to do is surf. And yeah, it worked out. The waves were super fun.
To be the best in the barrel, and that she's already taken on the world as world #1. Still just the second stop, but on finals day at Bells is a big threat to all the champions on tour. Malia picking off a solid wall. Just holds onto that rail to get to the bottom. Still see how much power there is here at Bells Beach on finals day. Just trims it real quick to the pocket, trying to improve on her 2.5. There's the arc. And now setting up the tail end of the ride. She'll get a speed jam, hits it nice and early to get the completion, and showing some passion there. Manuel's best wave so far.
Yeah, by a long shot, Joe. That was a very well surfed wave. Picked the right section to take off on, and just really right in front of Caroline as well. Malia Manuel taking it to Caroline Marks, the young Jeep Leaders jersey. Whereas let's have a look at this one right here. Off the bottom, nice big swooping maneuver. We talk about the power, Joe. That wave is still double overhead for Malia Manuel. Milking it through here. And waiting for this end section. So really got to time that end section nicely. Make sure you finish off your wave correctly. Big slashing maneuver. Timing it, keeping that speed through the inside. That's the hard part. Nice little connection with the lip that comes out, and where's that passion? There it is right there. Kelly, so he's had some of his greatest moments and some of his biggest losses out here.
Looks like Caroline will take this wave with priority, but goes straight down to the bottom. So late decision, but slips up on the takeoff. Advantage to Malia Manuel, who will now opt to let this one run through. Caroline's already trying to recover from the fall. She'll paddle into this one under priority. Nice setup turn, just on the open face. Hard off the bottom, she'll control the top turn. Looking for a little bit of a redirect there for Caroline Marks. You can see how much speed these waves give you, and just looking for a place to put your board. That one kind of bending away towards this inside section. She might just commit to see if she has a lip to hit. Finding it now, she'll just turn early to get on the board. So a wave that didn't really let her unload, but she was able to forget about the priority move on the previous exchange.
Yeah, you know, just needed to really get a wave completed there for Caroline. And then this was the wave that just to rinse off that wipeout, just forget about that mistake. To me, she's looking, you know, nice and confident. A few little hiccups. I think once this heat progresses, she's going to start loosening up, and we'll see the best from Caroline. But at the moment, behind the 8 ball, Joe, with 16 minutes to go, is time going to become the enemy?
So a tough start for Caroline, but looks like she's already planning on her comeback against Malia Manuel. Board's looking solid this year, working with Matt Biolis. Luke Egan, what's she working with today?
Nice move there. You don't want to catch one of those ones that they kind of go fat on the reef, and they're not going to offer you that vertical backside maneuvers. And I think that's what she's looking for, wave quality right now. And hey, she's having a look at this one.
Young Caroline Marks scraps into this one under priority and now starts swinging on the mid-face. Needs a 5.24 for the lead change. She continues just to weave that board close to the whitewater, looking for a turn of substance down the line. Little speed off the top, looking for the finish under the lip. Caroline can't hang on.
Wow. Well, inspired by the upside down antics of Gabriel Medina, Caroline throws caution to the wind on that last maneuver, Joe.
What a clean backhand to watch with her style. Very patient out the back here.
Yeah, very patient, you know, kind of right there. Just, I think she needed just to get a little bit higher up on that lip. As you can see right here, kind of turns just underneath it. Gets that free fall drop. She makes it. Gets exploded by the whitewater. Somehow rides out of it a little bit further and then just loses her balance. Unfortunate right there for Caroline. A beautiful surfer to watch. Sunset Beach, oh my gosh. Surfed it better than most men back in the day.
Owned the Bell's ball as well. And then Megan Abubo got in there with a bell. Carissa Moore, 3 straight. Malia wants it to be her turn. This set pours through and Malia Manuel is able to make her first final of her career at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach with a shot against Courtney Conlog to ring the coveted Bells Trophy. World #1, Caroline Marks, knocked out of the semifinal effort.